Hi there, in this video I'm going to give you some hints about the assignment. This is the third assignment talking about the items we discussed in chapter 6. And in this assignment, I am asking you to do 3 exercises. The first 2 exercises I created myself to show you how to use Python in accounting and finance. And here you see the first one, the second one, and the third exercise, it's taken from the textbook in the review exercises, review 6-2. And let me guide you through each one of those exercises. In the first one, I am talking about how to calculate the royalties. And you can read the exercise at your ease time. But what I need from you is to copy the code. This code that I have created, you put it on Google Lab like this. So I know it will be overwhelming for you to develop the code. But here, when you read the exercise, we try to calculate the royalty fee for different artists at 2 different categories, category A and category B. So here we put category A for 0.003, B 0.002. And the input is that we will ask the user to write down the monthly stream and then categorize it. Based on that, we get the code. So what I need from you is to go to Google Drive and create this code. And you run this code like this. So it will ask you for the monthly stream, you put any amount, so maybe $5,000, and then category B or A, and then it will calculate the royalties for us. So here we develop a code by putting 2 inputs. First, the monthly amount, which is integer, then the category, which is chosen between A and B. And the process will be if artist category equals to A category, and then we take the stream month and then multiply it by the fees of A. Otherwise, we multiply it by the fees of B and we get the royalty. Once you create it, please make sure to get a snapshot from the code and the answer you get it from both of them, and you put it in a Word file here. And you will get 10 points of that. Remember, I'm showing you the model answer because I know it's hard to think of how to develop the code. And this is the reason I show you the answer. But what I need from you is to do it exactly the answer to know how to develop the code. The second exercise talks about another issue, which is the tips. And the tips here is divided between a server and a buzzer. And here we calculate the tips based on points. So for the server, we give him 10 points. For the buzzer, we give him 5 points. And then we ask to enter the amount of the tips and the server, how many servers they are, how many buzzers, and the type of the employees. And based on that, we calculated by multiplying the total server times the points plus the total buzzer times the points. And then we divide the total tips over total points. And we say if the employee is S, it means server, then we give him this amount. If the employee is buzzer, then we give him this amount. And here we run the code like this. Then we put fictitious tips like 500. Then it will ask for the number of server, I assume 5. Then it will ask for the number of buzzer, I assume 3. And then is the employee server or buzzer? I will say server. And then we click, then we get the tip for that employee, 76.92. Once you develop the code and you create the answer, you take a snapshot of this code and then you upload it on the assignment. Please remember, if you copy my answer and you put it, you get 0. You need to create the code yourself because I know you might get a copy from my code and you put it as your answer. This will take 0 because what I need from you is to read the code, you write it down yourself and get the answer. If you get an error message in the middle, please check your entry. Maybe you put capital letter, maybe you missed one sign like equal or brackets or multiplication sign. So what I need from you is to read the example and write the code on Google Colab or any other compiler. The third exercise talks about, like creating a list, because in this chapter we talk about lists. And then you have like A to H requirements in this exercise. I am showing you here the answer for A. And here it says, what is the value of total after each of the following loops? So this exercise will help you to do different loops and see how it works with each loop. So here it is, like the list is, I call it A, the total is 0, and then for I in range 10, and you run the code here, and the answer should come out now, 25. What I need from you is to copy this code that you put it here, for example, because in B you develop another one, and you put your answer under B. So just to show you, this is not the answer, but as I did here, you see the model answer for A, you write it this way, and then you show me here the outcome, you get it 25 or whatever. And you need to repeat the same thing from B to H. You will find it in the textbook. You just need to copy the code, get the answer, and then place it on the assignment. I hope you find this assignment enjoyable. If you need any help, please let me know, and we can have a Zoom meeting or an email to help you to do the assignment properly. Good luck.